it is not a country that has ever been all that comfortable with statistics. Much more now than then, but not as sort of naturally comfortable as Germany. And some other countries, Canada, but I mean it's sort of accidental that in a way. But because the British are a shockingly innumerate society. This is a subject I'm back in. I was at a board meeting yesterday on the new company on institution to do with numeracy. And when I wrote the report on numeracy and literacy for Tony Blair, adult, even I was shocked. We did all the necessary research and on numeracy, and this is strictly relevant to your question. On numeracy, in Europe, we were the lowest apart from Poland. And that links to math teaching at schools, it links to attitudes to mathematics, and it links to a curious snobbishness. And I can summarize it, as I've often done publicly, in one anecdote. When I was at Rothschild, I brought in to meet the chairman, Evelyn Rothschild, the then head of Burma Oil, doesn't exist anymore, very big oil companies, you know, and the head, I don't remember his name, the top businessman. And in the lunch, I brought him in hoping that he'd become a client of Rothschild. He's a friend of mine. And in the conversation, for some reason, at some point, I referred to compound interest. And the chairman of Burma Oil said, "Oh dear, I have difficulties even with simple interest." Now, what I've never forgotten is that he was boasting.
It's amazing.
Yeah, this is a source of pride. I'm sure he spoke Latin and Greek fluently. There has always been, it's gradually changing with the emphasis on maths teaching at schools, and literacy has got a bit better. But when we did it's called the Moser Report on literacy and numeracy, 12 years ago, for Tony Blair. Well, for really more credit to the blind education minister, Blunkett. When we did that, and we did all the necessary research, we found that between 30 and 40% of adults, ordinary adults walking the streets, couldn't do simple interest, certainly couldn't measure the size of this carpet, 20 by 10 or whatever. many of them couldn't handle checkout change at the...
No.
And so it is a shocker.
Mm-hmm.
And so with that goes a sort of feeling that statistics, bit of a joke. I mean, the hundreds of, in all the years when I was in top jobs, and the hundreds of dinners and lunches I've been at, whenever I said to my neighbours I was a statistician, most of the time a bit of a giggle. I mean, it's not serious. And so it is a serious problem, and that's why it was a wonderful job to do. So I think it is true, and it's worth that it's not a subject that goes well in this country, certainly not in the past.